Hey YouTube, Palmetto Patriot 1 here again. Guys, on today's show, I hopefully can answer that question my wife always asks me. What do you need all these AR15s for? You only got 2 hands. So guys, hopefully I can answer that question for your loved one if she ever throws that question at you or whatever. Hopefully we can get an answer today. So you guys hold tight, stay tuned, we're going to try to answer that question. Alright guys, we're back. Hopefully I can answer that question for your loved one of why come you have so many ARs. Number one, I love them. I love the platform. I'm used to it. I like the way it functions. I like the capabilities of the platform. I like being able to change it out for whatever use I want to use it for. A lot of these ARs behind me, you see, most of them I've done reviews on. Just real quick, that's my M16 clone. That's my Persian Gulf, for what I said before. This is my M16 clone, my Vietnam version. This one right here is my battle rifle, if you looked at my first video. And by the way guys, if you haven't subscribed to Palmetto Patriot 1 channel, please do give us a thumbs up. Tell us you like the channel. I need some subscribers, so please subscribe. This is the Pickle Rick. So good home defense rifle, good go-to rifle. You know, this one right here is a Palmetto State Armory. I don't think I've done a review. This is my wife's AR I built for her. You guys seen the video on the Rock River Arms. This is my latest build, my pistol AR. And this one right here, you've seen this one on my video. This is my Sanders Arms, my side charger, 7.62x39. And they all serve a different purpose. All these ARs are different from each other. Only common and consistent thing I do have is they're all pretty much ambidextrous triggers, except for the old school ones. They have ambidextrous triggers. They had the either extended charging handle or the ambidextrous charging handle, and they had bad devices, especially my tactical ones. They all had bad devices on them. They all serve a different purpose, like I said before. Like the AR pistol. This is probably one of my new favorites. I've been wanting to build that AR pistol. If you've seen my videos, I've done 3 videos with this AR pistol build here. They all have different setups. Like I said before, they all have different reasons behind them. The 2 old school, Persian Gulf and the Vietnam, those will reminisce from my past or my experiences with my uncle or what have you. The tan one, built that for my wife. Most of these rifles, I think, when you start getting into building them from scratch up, that's strip lowers, strip uppers, and you buying the parts, you can build these however you want to. It's just like my pistol build here. Daniel Defense makes a 10.3 version of the MK18, which is pretty much mil spec up, not quite what they're carrying in Spec Ops, but close enough. It's probably the closest civilian version you'll get. And that rifle, and it's a SBR because it is a rifle, but they make a pistol version for those who don't have SBR, like myself. I don't have an SBR, but this is a pistol brace on the back. But this one's a 10.5, and it's not too spec. It's not a Daniel Defense lower. It's not a Daniel Defense upper. I don't have a Daniel Defense barrel in it. But I do have a nickel boron. This is pretty much Palmetto State. It's a great gun. I got about $900, a little over $900 in this AR pistol. If you want a Daniel Defense MK18, you're going to pay anywhere from $2,000 to $1,900. I've seen them, the cheapest I've seen them was like $1,300, $1,300, maybe a little bit more, maybe $1,400. But that's for a Daniel Defense version. That's just a budget build. A lot of these rifles I have a budget build, except for the Rock River and the Delton. I bought those straight out. Everything else is pretty much a build. My only AR-15 I'm missing in the picture is my DPMS, because I'm too lazy to go out in the house and get it. But I do have another AR-15. That was my first one I ever purchased from a pawn shop. It was used. Had some problems with the trigger. Got it fixed. Somebody sawed the barrel off at one point in time and welded a makeshift flash suppressor on the end of it. Almost resembled a can or silencer. And they tack welded and JB welded it to the barrel and couldn't get it off. So if I wanted to change that out, I had to buy a new barrel. But I've never messed with that rifle to that extent, except shot it some and changed out the trigger. And it's a good shooting rifle. It's not as tight a pattern as these other ones are. The barrel is wore out. Don't know how long it's been shot, but it's a good rifle. Use it for home defense. I can use it as a truck gun if I wanted to carry it on a truck gun. But pretty much my home defense rifles would be my AR pistol now and pickle rig. That's pretty much my truck gun or my home defense gun. The rest of these, any of these could be home defense gun. And the Sanders arm, I mean, even though they look alike, the charging handle is missing on the back. I have a side charger for this rifle here. And this one was built for hog hunting, if I ever go hog hunting. And it's a backup deer gun, because this is a 30 caliber, equivalent to a 30-30, which I started hunting with when I started deer hunting. So if my nephew goes with me, he don't own a deer rifle, he uses this one. And he's with me the whole time, so he can use this. I mean, good rifle. And that's the reason behind the build on that 7.62x39 was a backup deer hunting rifle. Of course, I can use any of these for hunting. Coyote, predator hunting, and mostly training. If I go to any training, the Delton is a good one. I'd like to see what this AR pistol would do in a class. I believe it will hold its own. The Rock River I know will hold its own. And the rest of them are pretty much plinkers, except for the wife's PSA, the tan one. That's a defense or a plinker. So I just love the AR-15 platform. Always have, always will. And there's so many different things you can do. You know, if you watch any videos dealing with AR-15, they'll tell you these are the Legos of the AR-15 or the gun world in general. You can build them however you want to. I mean, I could take the barrel off the pistol and convert it over to any one of these. They'll fit. I could take vice versa, take one of the barrels off the rifles and convert the pistol into a rifle. So it's so many different things that you can do. There's so many different options out there. So many accessories they make for the AR-15, just like the 1911 and the Glock. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with those firearms. You can build them the way you want to. Not everybody has the money to go out and buy a $1,800 Daniel Defense MK18 clone or MK18. Just forking out $2,000 for a rifle, or throwing in Geisley triggers and everything you got. I mean, most of these, except for the Rock River, has a two-stage trigger. That's a Rock River two-stage trigger. All the rest of them have single-stage Palmetto State Armory, or the Delton. I think Delton's a two-stage. So I only had two-stage triggers, and that's the Rock River and the Delton. The rest of them are all single-stage. And they function flawlessly. I have no problems with, no issues with none of them. Only issue I had was when I was building this pistol, because that's my first pistol build. I had an issue with the buffer weight and the buffer spring, and once I got that combination right, she's on. 300 rounds plus going on so far with no hiccups, no problems. So AR-15, to answer that question, what are you doing with all those rifles and you only have two hands? It's because, yes, I only do have two hands, but I have a whole lot of options to choose from. And those options may be for situations that arise that I may need another option from what I'm carrying at that time. Yeah, I know that sounds like a lame excuse. She's probably not going to buy it, but it is what it is. I love the platform. Am I going to say this is it? Probably not, because there's so many different calibers now that AR-15 platforms are going to. The 6.5 Creedmoor, I think it's SOCOM, the 458, I think is what it is, or 456, I'm not sure what it is, but it's a big caliber, almost a 45 caliber bullet going through an AR-15 platform. And you're able to use the same 556, 223 AR upper and lower. I like that. The 300 blackout. I don't like the price on the 300 blackout bullets, but I do like I understand the concept. But they're coming out, bullet technology is coming out with the 556 to 223 to increase the knockdown power, increase the speeds. There's all kind of things, the ranges on these 556s, and I have no issues with the stock ranges on the AR-15. I'm not planning on shooting anything at 800 to 1,000 yards away. I'm not a sniper. There's a lot of things, if you live in rural areas or big cities, there's a lot of things that can be in the area. You very seldom find spots that are 1,000 plus yards out, it's pretty much clean all the way through. You always got obstacles, or somebody's house, or somebody's car, or people in general. So those are things that, to me, realistically, I don't see them unless you're out on the range just competing with your partner. But I do like having these firearms, especially this many AR platforms, because if I introduce this to an AR-15 to someone who's never shot one, I have a variety of different feels, different styles that they can find one that suits them. I've had all of these at one point in time at the range either together or a couple together, because my nieces and nephews, they go shooting with me at the range. We just had a range day a while back where I took, I think, 4 or 5 of these rifles with me, and we all had a good time shooting and out there in the field, learning gun safety, learning shooting techniques. They actually got a feel of each one of them to figure out which ones they liked and what they disliked about them. But that's the good thing about the AR-15, like the AK platform. I like the way it's built. I like its ruggedness. I like the way it holds up, its durability. Can't beat the AK. Can't beat the AR-15 neither. Can't beat the M16. As long as you keep those clean and keep them functioning, they're good. Now the AK is a different story. You can leave it out for weeks at a time and pick it up out of the dirt and she'll fire and you throw sand grit in it, whatever you want to. But technology on the AR-15 and its parts have also got it to that point where those are options too, we can function too. None of these, all these are direct impingement. I don't have any piston drive AR-15s, not yet. And that's one of the things I looked at probably building. And she's not going to hear me say that, but and now a lot of guys say, how many are you going to build? I don't think it ever stops. I think you find things around that you like, or new technology as it comes out and you want to try it. So that's one of the things. I got friends of mine that own them, and maybe we can do a trade out for a little while and I'll shoot one of theirs and they can take their pick and we'll trade back. So it's kind of the way it goes. But I look at these guns as an investment. I look at these guns as, I take pride in them. I look toward them to protect me and my family if the time needs to be, if it ever happens. I look at investments if things go south, SHTF event happens and I need to pawn one off for food or gas or whatever. I had that option. But main thing is protection, to make sure that my family members have a way to protect themselves. I can protect them, and I had that option. So that's one of the main things with the AR-15. Will I think I ever build another one? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm awfully happy with this AR pistol. I've done enough videos on that thing. I do like that shorter. I should have went with it a long time ago, like I said in my video, and I'm happy with that build. You guys, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to Palmetto Patriot 1 channel, please do. You guys, like, share us, check us out. I need some subscribers, so please, if you're out there watching, subscribe. Guys, it's been real. I like it. I like doing these videos. I know it's been a while since I posted one. I've been kind of busy. Got some things in the works, hopefully. I'm glad we're still out here on YouTube. You guys, you stay safe. God bless you guys. Remember, you all your brother's keepers. Palmetto Patriot 1, we're out.